Chop it up, break it down real quick. Talking big moves, we don't plan on quitting. Chop it up, lay it out real clean. Turning little visions to $1 million dream. Chop it up, you can talk a good game. Turn a small spark to $1 million flame. Chop it up, stack that plan from the bottom to the top. Yeah, we taking that chance. Chop it up, chop it up, chop it up, chop it up.
What's going on, man? This is your boy Jay, and it's another episode of Chop It Up. So, man, y'all, it's been a busy, hectic ass 3 weeks for me. About three weeks. Y'all, I went on a cruise for my very first time. It was amazing. I went to the Bahamas and Cozumel. I will give it a 4 out of 5. It's Virgin Voyages, man. Y'all make sure y'all go check it out though. The entertainment was great. The food was pretty good, man. The atmosphere, we had the balcony, man. The balcony was amazing. It just felt so good, man, to just go and explore something else other than the norm. You know what I mean? Like, travel the world, y'all. Make sure y'all travel the world. I'm trying to get my traveling in, you know what I mean? Because it's like I wasn't a traveler before, but then it's like, you know, now I am, and I'm liking to, you know, venture off and find out new things. Cozumel was amazing, man. I ended up buying a few things, shopped a little bit, and just got a different taste of life, you know, and what they do over there. And into Thanksgiving, y'all, the food that I ate, crazy. My grandmother cook so much food, so much food, and I just like the family dynamic, y'all know I'm big on family dynamic, and just to come home and see my grandmother, man, at 95 years old, still getting up, cooking food, and enjoying your company, man, that's something, man. And Thanksgiving, matter of fact, let me know what y'all thankful for, you know, in the comments. I want to know what y'all are thankful for, you know, your families, whether it be your families, your kids, you know, just your health, just your life, your strength, God, whatever, man. You know, I just feel like that in the predicament that we're in our world right now, man, togetherness and being thankful for our families and stuff, that's what we need, like, to keep us bonded, like, for real. Like, all the bullshit that's going on in the world, all the hectic ass shit, all the unaliving of people and the robbing, the stealing and all that stuff like this, man, we just need some togetherness going on, because there's too many crazy motherfuckers out in the world. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you can be away from them, but sometimes you can be in a situation where you just in the wrong place at the wrong time. You know what I mean? And it happens to good people. Lord, I hate that. It happens to good people. They're just in the wrong place at the wrong time. So, I mean, you know, y'all just stay prayed up. Keep enjoying yourself, living life, living it to the fullest, man. And don't let nobody be like a Debbie Downer on your life, bro. Live your goddamn life. Don't matter what nobody say to you. They go too much. They do this and they do this. You need to sit down somewhere. You doing too much. No, the fuck you not. They doing too less. How about that, man? Stop playing in people's face. But that's a recap. But y'all know we're going into first chop sessions. So let's get into Miss Michelle Obama, our first lady. Well, was our first lady, but still, she gonna always be first lady. She made a comment that definitely went viral about America's not ready for a woman president. So, I have views on that, and I have opinions. I think she's absolutely right. I think that America is not ready for a woman president, and it shows by the lack of support that Kamala had. Like, you know what I mean? She had every credential to do the job if we wanted to go off of credentials. From what I've seen, now this is just personally for me, I saw the strive and the goals that she had to be a great makings of a president. She did the work. She put in the work. She stood strong on what she believed in. She didn't waver. You know what I mean? She put the facts out there and let you take them as they were. And, you know, I hate passive aggressiveness. And I'm a very up strong person in your face. So when you come to me, do not come passive aggressive. You know what I mean? Come with it. It is like it is. So I appreciated that from her as being that type of any leader, Obama, any leader like that. But sometimes you get into situations where you abuse that and you do too much and you run your goddamn mouth too much. But I honestly believe that, yeah, Michelle Obama, that's absolutely correct because of the lack of support coming from guys who feel like they can't be, the country can't be ran by a woman. Listen, women are very insightful individuals. And I feel like that women can lead. They definitely can lead, man. Put in the right position as any other human being, just like a man. You know what I'm saying? I don't care who's doing it, long as they're doing it right, long as they're not abusing their power, and long as they're not fucking us, I'm good. Like, so Michelle Obama, you right, and I stick by you on that. Like, most definitely. I wish we can bring Obama back, but that's another topic. But hey, next one, y'all. Chadwick Boseman, Lord rest his soul, man. You know, that's my boy. Amazing Black Panther, and he got his Hollywood star on the Walk of Fame. It's deserving. That man did a lot, and he really went through a lot, and we didn't even know, y'all. Like, we didn't even know that man. And that's what I'm saying. Y'all gotta be careful, like, how y'all treat people and how y'all talk to people, because you never know what a person is going through. Like, you really never know what a person is going through. And he was dealing with cancer, chemo, you know, everything, and still filming this movie, giving us 100% him. And he ended up passing, but he left a legacy to his family. And then that legacy went over into the Hollywood Star Walk of Fame. It's well deserved. I'm interested in finding out if the next Black Panther gonna hit. Because it might follow after his son, whatever the case may be. I'm just ready to see it because Black Panthers was, that was the shit. And Angela Bassett did her thing. Let me chill out. But yeah, she did her shit. Like, she popped that shit in that movie. And Zuri did too. That's my girl, Zuri. Yeah, she did her shit. Yeah, I think it was Sure, my bad. But yeah, she did her thing. The whole entire goddamn cast. Michael B. Jordan did their thing. But he did his thing. But man, look, I'm just ready to see what comes from it. Rest in peace, Chadwick, man. You know, I know you up there cutting up and, you know, just keeping that legacy alive, man. The next one, y'all. So this has been a huge topic of discussion. Man, huge. So y'all already know about Wicked. Wicked was great. And y'all, get this, man. I just watched Wicked for the first time really this week. And it's good. It's good. But Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande, they have a closeness, man, and a bond. And they had a situation that happened. I don't know if it was at an award show where a fan came and tried to take a picture with Ariana and potentially possibly put her. You know what I'm saying? Anything like that. And Cynthia went into, you know what I'm saying? She squared up. She went into square up mode. And she protected Ariana. But it's just after that, man, it's like, our Black people are so strong, man. So strong. But it's just after that, I just hate how they get criticized so much. Because everybody want to be in their business so bad. Everybody want to know if they lesbians, if they together, man. Because we all know that, you know, Cynthia, you know, she's a lesbian. She has a wife, you know, a girlfriend. And happy relationship, whatever the case may be. Y'all, you can have a relationship with somebody and you just care for that person. Y'all ain't never had friends that care for y'all, man. Like, really? Like, I go to war behind my friends. I do just what Cynthia did about my friend. You know what I'm saying about my friends? I love my friends to death. And if I got to, yeah, you're not finna play with them right there. You're not finna play with them like that. And if you trying to harm them, you gotta see me. Like, I don't play them games. So I'm with Cynthia all the way. And y'all, I know it's in the public eye or whatever the case may be, but if them folks ain't coming out telling y'all that mind y'all business. You know what I mean? But I don't personally think that they got anything going on. But if they do, man, shit, that's them. They ain't got nothing to do with me. Goddamn it, they licking cool or whatever they want to do, and having a great relationship, having a threesome, having a pansexual relationship, whatever. I don't give a damn. As long as they happy and keep doing what they doing. I mean, great singers, amazing, some of the best singers in the world. Hey, do y'all thing. I don't give a damn. Y'all. So, my boy Ray J. I don't want to say that I feel like that Ray J is having crash out moments, man, because I feel like that he crashing out, and it's like I don't know if he's like going nuts or something, or just really not paying attention. You know, he had to run in where he kind of stopped talking. His family stopped dealing with him, Brandy, and his mom stopped dealing with him, and then he had situations where, you know, the media was all over him. Then he went on Charlemagne on the Breakfast Club, man, and then that was a fiasco. And it's now he pulling out weapons on his ex-wife, and with her holding his daughter, like, and this, you know, they got it on camera. You know, TMZ gonna run it. So, but I just feel like Ray J just been kind of crashing out, man. I don't know if he's still in love with, you know, Princess or whatever he got going on, or because, you know, they had the video of the girl, the young lady he with now. He made her cry on camera telling her that he loves her, but he's not in love with her. And it's like, man, how do you... Listen, man, you ain't got to tell me but once. If I tell you that I love you or you ain't in love with me, you ain't got to tell me but once. Like, oh, God, you ain't got to tell me but once. Like, goddamn it, fuck that. If you gonna tell me that, I'm out. Because if I'm sitting here putting all my love and you don't love me, man, who finna do that? Nah, you crazy. And embarrass me on camera, man, you'll never play with me like that. So, I mean, I just hope whatever Ray J got going on, that he fixed that shit. Because, I mean, disrespect for women on camera like that, like telling them stuff like that, that's a form of that's narcissistic behavior. Like, that's very narcissistic. Like, that's a person that's in controlling type of behavior from my perspective. This is just me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not, you know, allegedly, I'm not, you know, projecting on him and things like that. But it's just, I got to go off of the way that certain things look. You know, we're not really looking this particular, like, he just said it. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was just, the way he just talked, but it was just there. And I hate to see that, but I hope they will get it together, man, because his kids need him, his family need him. Princess needs him, you know, they all need him. And I hope he get together. At one point, man, my boy was doing good. Like, he had his, you know, I think it was Beats line or something like that going on, Raycon or something like that. It was doing good. Like, he had it together, and then it's just, man, shit with the shit. But Ray J, man, come on, get it together, bro. Get it together. So, Chris Breezy, my boy Chris Breezy, celebrating 20 years since his debut album. Let me see you get ready, bruh. That entire album, Chris Brown legacy, man. Chris Brown is one of the biggest performers of our time. If you want to act, this my opinion. Chris Brown and Ciara are the Michael and Janet of our time. Dance-wise, definitely dance-wise. That's nobody touching him. Chris Brown is one of the greatest artists of all time for me. He's amazing. That man, pen game is amazing. His dance game is amazing. He can sing his ass off. He can perform his ass off. You know what I'm saying? The total package, man. He got that star quality he always had since he came out. I mean, from Run It to Kiss to Say Goodbye, man. Like, dude got hits after hits all the way up until this generation to Sensational. What can I do for you, girl? Like, dude, he really got it. Like, he really got it packed now, for real. And you know, all the stuff that happened with him and Rihanna, I really feel like that dude never met his full potential because of the judgment that he got from that situation at hand with Rihanna. But it's just, I just wish kind of people would just kind of move on from that. Chris Brown is a phenomenal person. I feel like he's a great person. I feel like he deserves a break. I feel like he deserves to get his flowers. I feel like that he has worked hard in this industry to get to where he is. And I feel like that he deserves, as a black man, as whatever y'all want to call him, I feel like that he has the talent, and talent speaks for itself. That's what I say. That's how I feel. You can never take away someone's talent. I don't care what you do. Now, unless they just completely terrible and getting wrote off and getting blackballed and all kind of, crap like that or whatever the case may be. But I like what Denzel said. Denzel said, how do you get canceled? But that's from an old school head that, you know what I'm saying, that know his shit. Know, you know what I'm saying? He been in the game for a while. But Chris Brown, yes, Chris Brown definitely is that guy, man. And as a black guy, being able to do what he does, man, that's a hard job, and he does it well. And I give him his kudos, man. You keep doing it, Chris Breeze. Keep doing it. All right, man. So we going into our third chop session. As always, y'all know I love this session because it allows me to engage with y'all and listen to your stories, how, y'all had situations at hand with your own families or whatever the case may be. So we're going to start with y'all. How do you handle workplace drama? All that, I don't like her. And then she thinks she the manager. She thinks she this. She thinks she that. I can't tell her nothing. I can't this and this. Now, how y'all handle that? Dealing with that. It's like, I've had people who were managers before that were terrible. I've seen terrible managers. I've been on the other side of the spectrum where I had to try to handle that situation better than any other person would, because you have to maintain your job. You got to keep your job together because you have things to do. You're an adult. You got bills to pay. You got shit to do. So, and people will get in the workplace and they'll try to fuck with that. They'll try to mess that up for you, and they'll use the fact that they know that you need your job to do that. So they will talk to you like dirt. They will treat you like dirt. They will make it look like that you're the problem and they're not. I'm just here to tell you right now, those people are kind of affected by your aura, your persona, the person that you are sometimes. That your angels are offsetting their demons. I say, if you can, be the bigger person. Smile, laugh, but don't let them treat you any kind of way though. Fuck all that. Don't let them treat you any kind of way. Don't let them talk to you any kind of way. Don't let them do underhanded, sneaky things that will get you no. If you're in a situation where you have to check it. Don't allow people to treat you that way. But if you can be the bigger person on a certain side of it, let them make a fool out of themselves. Let them make a fool out of themselves, and you be the bigger person. So, I want to hear from the mothers on this one, y'all. Moms or dads, just parents in general. When should you start talking to your kids about sex? I don't know when young girls, I guess around by 11 or 12, they get their menstruals and stuff like that. And I think a conversation about sexual behavior should be had then. Boys around the same age, because little boys, they like to dry hump and stuff like this. I used to try to hump and shit too. So I know, but yeah, I think around about that age, maybe me personally, I think around about 11-ish, between 10 and 12, that's when you need to start having a conversation about sexual behaviors and things like that for me. Because times are getting crazy, and if you don't tell your kids, somebody else gonna tell them, and you don't want your kids to find out sexual behaviors from someone else other than you. That's what you don't want. And kids dabble, kids will figure out stuff on their own, and that's bad sometimes. Very bullshit all the time, unless it's a lesson sometimes, but then sometimes the lessons are hard. But I feel like as a parent that you can fix some of that and kind of deflect, you know what I mean? And just offset that. That way you've given them the information as a parent of what they need to do, how can they handle a situation better when they're put in a situation like that. I feel like, parents have their power. And, sometimes kids don't listen. They're hard-headed. We were hard-headed, but it's the fact that the parents still doing it and being able to talk to their children and let them know, listen, are you having sex? Are you talking to girls? Are you talking to boys? Whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like what's going on? So I think that's very important. I think communication as a parent to a child and child to a parent is very important. So just make sure, I feel like if you do talk to them, make sure it's a good time. And, you'll know when the time is, you'll know when it's, you'll know. Like, you'll know the time. I've always, been told, you'll know the time when it's time. Okay, this is a big one here, y'all. I feel like, you know what? So, would y'all unalive somebody behind your child? Molestation or something like that? Yes, absolutely. Yep. Or bust hell wide open by my child. If my child, and this is so frequent that stuff like this is happening. Boys are getting molested by grown men. Women are getting molested. Girls are getting molested by grown men and women, being touched. Like, y'all, man, first and foremost, if you are a molester out there right now and you listening to this, y'all better stop playing with people's kids if y'all want to not be unalive. I'm just going to tell you that. Y'all need to stop playing with people's kids. I'm just letting y'all know. Whatever y'all need to go do, y'all need to go get help. Y'all need to go do what y'all need to do. But y'all need to stop playing around with people's kids. These people these people gonna mess y'all up. So absolutely, goddamn lutely, 100%, I will unalive about me and mine. Trust me, I don't play about it. I don't care what you can harm my hair on this head, and I'm going for it. And you play with them. And y'all know y'all mothers, y'all really don't play. Y'all turn into demons. Y'all turn into demons about them kids. Real mothers turn into demons about their kids. They turn into grimy demons about them kids. Them mothers will fight bears about them kids. But I just say, if you on that type of time and you trying to look at kids that way, man, you deserve what come to you. How about that? Shit. Okay. A lot of sexual topics, man. Okay. These are the ones I got in, man. So, hey, let's talk about them. What is considered too much or not enough sex? Now, y'all, I ain't talking about humping 6 and 7 days a week. And some of y'all that be hollering about y'all be smashing 6 or 7 days a week. Y'all know y'all be tired, niggas be raw, and cats be hurting. But, man, I know y'all, come on, man. Me personally, I feel like, as much as y'all want, but if I can get a couple of times a week, a few times a week, maybe three-ish, 4-ish area, let's be real. I'm good. About 3.5 times a week. Sometimes I say a half, because y'all know what a half is. Y'all know them like quickies and stuff like that. But, if you get about 3.5 times a week or whatever, I'll say that's about feasible. But if y'all just humping every day of the week, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what y'all got going on. Y'all taking some honey packets or something. I don't know. I can't hump that many days. I can hump, but I can't hump that many days, bro. I'm tired. I got sleep, bro. I got to go to bed. But now, 1 time a week, 2 times a week, maybe 1. It depends on the situation. Sometimes you just have situations in couples, man, that they work. You know what I'm saying? They work a lot. They have kids. And, sometimes they get trying to keep up with it and make sure, y'all, fulfilling each other sexually and stuff like that. Sometimes it's hard. But doing it no times, like none. Nah, I can't handle that. I gotta release. Yeah, but I feel like that, it depends on the couple and what they have going on as they dynamic. You know what I'm saying? Everybody different. Now, I know some dudes that can hump they significant other 13 times in 1 week and just keep on humping. Like, keep on smashing. Smash. Go in there, get some juice, smash. Now, I can probably deal with like a one night or we just smash all night. But after that night, the next day, I got to rest, bro. I got to rejuvenate. I got to rejuice. You know what I mean? But I think it just really relies on and depends on the people. You know what I'm saying? Some people have high sex drive. Some people don't. But, don't discourage yourself. You know what I'm saying? If y'all working a lot and y'all stuff like this, y'all trying to get it together. Y'all got 6 kids. That's a lot of goddamn kids. If y'all got 3 kids, 2 kids, whatever the case may be, sometimes it gets trying, but sometimes you just have to get together, and then y'all, them quickies is effective. Them quickies is effective, y'all. So if you can't, man, try that out. Try some quickies while y'all getting dressed. You in the mirror getting some makeup done and stuff like this, and he just brought that. Let him just come behind and just, you know what I'm saying? Or y'all getting out of shower. I mean, make time. Make the time for it, your significant other if y'all really, want to be with each other and that sexual tension is there and it's built up. You gonna release it. Trust me. Just don't go out there and cheat. Don't go cheat. But yeah, we've come down to the last part of the show, man. And I've enjoyed talking to y'all, man. As always, I got some season 2. Y'all, season 2 getting ready to come up on my show. Season 2. Y'all, I'm excited and I got some more things in store for y'all. Man, it's going to be a huge change up. I just say that. So, man, y'all make sure that y'all follow me, y'all, so we can talk more. You know what I'm saying? So we can grow together, man. I want to turn this into a national show, and I need y'all help. Because I want to bring y'all on my show. Y'all opinions are the ones that matter. So y'all follow my TikTok, The Chop It Up Show. Follow my Instagram, Chop It Up for TV, and my YouTube page, The Chop It Up Show, hosted by Jay. Follow y'all. And as again, y'all live life, be love, give love, and keep being who y'all are, man. I'm out.
Chop it up, break it down real quick. Talking big moves, we don't plan on quitting. Chop it up, lay it out real clean. Turning little visions to $1 million dream. Chop it up, you could talk a good game. Turn a small spark to $1 million flame. Chop it up, stack that plan from the bottom to the top. Yeah, we taking that chance. Chop it up, chop it up, chop it up.